Oh, yeah. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? This time we're gonna go from the bottom. How does this keep happening? I am really amazed at how many repeat cards we're pulling. There are, again, so many cards in this deck, and we keep pulling the same ones. I'm literally doing what I know to do to try to pull new cards, and here we are getting a repeat card that we've pulled before. So this is our Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are work. Pentacles are the result of your energy being put in, right? Wands are where we want to put our energy. That's like our opportunity. That's our ambition, right? This is the result of said work, said energy, right? So this is the Three of Pentacles here, as we've talked about before, is a there's like craftsmanship here in this card. There is teamwork here in this card. There is varying roles, right? There's a beautiful structure that is that has been erected and is now being spoken about. The sharing of ideas, the coming together of the threes, the kind of the sacred idea of threes here, right? One thing that I talked about before is like, which role are we? And are we all three of these things? Yeah, so in the context of our week so far, we pulled the Two of Swords, which is about weighing up decisions and the impact of our thoughts and our words, right? And thinking about those and how they might impact ourselves and others and the world around us, right? Contemplation, taking the time to think about it. Then we pulled the Ten of Cups, which was about coming together and was about creating the harmony that comes from an adjoining of the human experience, right? All of the emotions that a human could be experiencing, but experiencing them together, and then letting that create family from there, be it chosen or blood family, right? Now we're pulling this repeat card of the Three of Pentacles, which is about the physical results of coming together, of working together, of the coming together of different types of people too. I think this is just like these cards are so funny. I know I say this all the time, but they really are telling us a story. They're kind of walking with us through life. I don't know if y'all can feel that. I don't know if it's popping up in that way for you guys, but certainly for me, this is just really speaking loudly to our world, right? That it's this card together can mean, or upright can mean teamwork, and the kind of beauty of working together with folks. Reversed can mean disharmony, can mean like maybe these three people are all standing in their own spot, in their own role, thinking about this again from only where they're standing. And what we talked about the first time we talked about this card is how important it is to empathize with each person in this picture, and how important it is to empathize with each person in your team, in your group, so to speak, because what you can do is build this beautiful structure, right? What you could also do is feel as if you are the only one who made that structure, right? You're the one who made that structure go. I think everyone in this picture probably feels some ownership over this space that they're in. I think it would be easy for them to make the claim for themselves, to themselves, right, of whatever their own ownership over it is. In the context of this week, however, I think this is really interesting in that we are talking about like, what is the conceptual kind of thoughts behind our tools, right? Like, what do we bring to the table with the Two of Swords? And then kind of weighing the options, of which route we want to go, what do we want to use, how do we want to impact the world, right? And then kind of merging together in an emotional place with other folks, bringing it together with your feelings and with what sustains you, and trying to fill each other up, right? And now we're pulling this card, which is, to me, one of the reasons I pointed out Wands at the top, right? That being like energy and ambition and opportunity. Pentacles are very directly like work. Now, it feels to me like we are getting screamed at about collaboration in a very lovingly way. So I do just want us to consider this week, where in our spaces do we have folks that we come together with, that we work with, right? This is something I talked about yesterday. I think I'm going to hit on it again today because the cards are telling us to. Right? They're bringing out this food for thought. Not only is there a benefit to the emotional side, right? To coming together on creating the beautiful rainbow hanging above your dancing family, right? But there is something beautiful to be created, something physical, something real in this world to be created by coming together with other folks that we can all feel so important in our own role, that we can all feel so important in who we are, and like this is the only side there is, right? And even if you like pay lip service to like, no, I get that like other people have things, like, no, really, like put yourself in other people's shoes, really look at it from their perspective, really think about the structure from their perspective, think about what they've contributed, think about what they want to continue to contribute, right? Think about where the materials for the structure came from in their eyes, right? And what that means to them. There's so much here that you can really actually put yourself in other people's shoes as best you can and try to understand, what are we bringing to the table individually? What does that create in a collective? And then, what is the physical standing result of that for the rest of the world? This is just pretty loud to me. We're getting spoken to about working together. We're getting spoken to about coming together, and we're getting spoken to about the result of those things. And to me, the results of those things can only be beautiful when we team up with other folks and we use collaboration as one of our biggest assets, and we enjoy the product of being in community with other folks. Just something to consider as we're walking through today. Where can we bring more of this to the table, right? Where can we bring more teamwork? Where can we visit more with other folks? Where can our powers work together with someone else's powers to help make something beautiful? And where can we understand that we are part of a bigger collective rather than just ourselves walking through this journey, right? I hope y'all are enjoying these. This has been fun. I appreciate you guys hanging around, sticking around, being here with me, diving through these like journeys day by day and week by week. I'm looking forward to doing more of it. Tarot Dad is out.